what was it, like the third grade? You remember when you got the recorder? Crushed that shit. I was on the recorder and people were like getting tired of me. So then my mom had got me a pair of like bongos. And so I had the recorder and I had the bongos and I was going crazy making my own, like, I don't even know what the fuck to call it. But then I graduated to getting a drum set and then like, I was like, what, 11, 12, something like that. And so I started playing the drums like all the time. Being able to make noise is a very important thing to kids, you know? So like, I guess from then I started to organize noise because once I started playing the drums, I started playing the piano as well. I started doing the bass. I was on the drum line, so I got like real good. I also started using GarageBand. So I was like starting to put stuff together like, oh man, like this is really how like music is. As a kid, my mom had a MacBook, so I would just take it and play games. But then I found GarageBand. I found out how to make beats. So I started making beats and like I was still obviously, you know, playing instruments and stuff like that, but I got like really fixated like on GarageBand and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna keep doing this, kept doing it. And then I found out you could record your voice on it and that's where I fucked up. So I was just like speaking into this shit like real loud, you know what I mean? And like I was just making songs like that. When everything started, at first it was just like, oh yeah, like it's another like disease, everybody's getting disease and stuff. And then all of a sudden, like the base like got shut down. Like we couldn't go to work and nobody could leave work for a little bit. And like they were like, stay at home. Like we gotta. It was actually kind of nice for real. Cause honestly, that job it was trash. Like I didn't want to do it. So, you know, they started like demanding that you stay home, like stay safe. And I was like, well, I'm safe all the time. You know what I mean? So if y'all gonna tell me to stay home, I'm gonna do it. So I started making hella beats. It was actually real nice. I finished Saddest Form of Art, Songs of Ike Okoro, and that came out last year. I finished that around that time, mixing and mastering that. Also, I started doing another project that I came out with. So basically, like when the pandemic hit, like I started coming out with stuff. While this is like important, it's not urgent. There was a lot of stuff that I had to handle like in the Air Force in general. So like when stuff started to slow down, it started to free up a lot of time for me. Like my girlfriend stayed with me. I was just in the crib making beats, like just smoking dumb weed. It was fire. You know what I mean? That was pretty much it. Honestly, the pandemic was nice. It was real nice. Well, the beginning, I should say. It was cool at first, but then the solitude started to become like weird, you know, unaccommodating. But you gotta make it through time, you know? I mean, people make it through regular life, and this is technically regular life, so.